How did you get on with producing your proposal?
Well, I knew from earlier in the summer that I wanted to do an action inquiry based on my email inquiries, as I did believe that these could be better managed. I did find it difficult to construct a proposal using at least 2 cycles that would give me the triangulation of data needed. Some members of my cohort assisted me with deciding which data collection methods I could use, and also with the ideas for the cycles, which I really appreciated. I also had some issues with obtaining suitable literature. I found some general literature on frequently asked questions and time management. I did also find some research on email management. I couldn't, however, find specific research on frequently asked questions. I tried looking at several different sources, including the online Anglia Ruskin University Digital Library and Google Scholar. I also went to the university library and sought assistance from the library technician. Unfortunately, he couldn't find anything specific on this area of research either. As for my model, I did believe that the model that I chose for my inquiry worked very well and was suitable for my inquiry due to its simplicity.
What have you learnt from this individual learning module?
This inquiry has taught me that the most simplistic change in the workplace can be just as effective as a larger or more complex change. Although the answers to my inquiry questions were not concrete, I do feel that my action inquiry was a success, as the number of emails did reduce in the second week of cycle 2, and I also felt that I was spending less time responding to them as well. I am satisfied that the frequently asked questions sheet also improves the quality of the emails. It is encouraging that some members of my colleagues in my department are already using and constructing their own frequently asked question sheets at the moment.
How successful were your cycles?
The first was successful in the sense that I received plenty of emails, and this helped me to construct my questions based on some of the queries that I received. My colleagues were very supportive with my preparations for cycle 2, with the feedback I received from the first draft of my frequently asked questions sheet. This is a good example of how qualitative data can be just as valid as quantitative data. Cycle 2's qualitative data, which was the feedback from inquirers from using the frequently asked questions sheet, was disappointing and demonstrates how important triangulation of data can be. I'm so pleased that I received data from recording the number of emails I received in cycle 2 as well, as otherwise I wouldn't have had much data for cycle 2 at all. It is unfortunate I was not able to implement cycle 3, as this would have given me more evidence that the frequently asked questions sheet works. Looking back though, I don't think there's anything I would change about the content of my action inquiry. The only thing I would change is sticking to the deadlines I set out in my proposal. I was not very conscientious at meeting these deadlines.
Were the members of your cohort supportive?
Yes, they were extremely, as always. I think we work very well together and help each other wherever possible. For example, I was asking for advice on what was expected of the annotated bibliography. I received a lot of help with this and guidance from my cohort members.
So overall, to summarise, how do you feel your action inquiry went?
Overall, I found this individual learning module beneficial in assisting me with email inquiries in my workplace, and have learned that smaller areas of improvement are important in assisting in your day-to-day working life. And with that in mind, I can now see other areas that I wish to look at improving in the future.